Assalamu alaikum once again, brothers and sisters. A joyous occasion today for us, mashallah. And in conformity with what we celebrate today, principles of grace, obedience, sacrifice, sincerity. We have in our presence, once again, Governor-Elect Dan Malloy. He has always been a great supporter to our community. You all know that. I am not going to take too much of his time, your time as well. He is very busy these days trying to get his cabinet and his people to govern this great state. So, without much ado, I'm not going to introduce him to you because everybody knows Governor-Elect Dan Malloy. But I'm going to take about a minute to address the Governor-Elect Dan Malloy before Governor-Elect Dan Malloy addresses you. You all know that when he was the mayor of Stamford, Stamford enjoyed unprecedented prosperity. And when he, inshallah, becomes the governor of this great state, I am sure all of you join with me in conveying our best, first of all, our congratulations to him and his family and his team for the wonderful job that he has done in the past years. And inshallah, as the governor, he will continue to do that. Governor-Elect Dan Malloy, with all the grace and, come on, they want to give you something. With the sincerity, the obedience, the sacrifice that we are joined here to celebrate, and I can bring to muster here, I would like to remind Governor-Elect Dan Malloy as to what our dreams were when we had met a few years ago. And Governor-Elect Dan Malloy, I don't know whether you remember this or not, when you were the mayor of this great city, we had predicted that one day you will be the governor of this great state. And some tech-savvy guy put it on the YouTube and it's proof positive for this, alhamdulillah. We had at that point of time just begun to dream about Governor-Elect Dan Malloy. Our dreams are only half fulfilled at this present time because we had dreamt about two things for him. We had dreamt about governorship of the great state of Connecticut, and of course we had also predicted that inshallah one day he will be the president of this great country. Governor-Elect Dan Malloy, as you are in transition from your immeasurable past to your incalculable future, this great community is in full support of you, and our best wishes have always been with you, and we know your support has always been with us. Your presence here today personifies and signifies the support you have given this community for the years in the past, and we hope you will continue to do that, notwithstanding your busy times, your unprecedented history that's going to follow you around, and your great future in becoming the governor of this great state. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Governor-Elect Dan Malloy.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure to be with all of you. You've invited me to participate in this event on another occasion. You invited me to the hotel at the time, and I was very proud to join you. I joined you at groundbreaking with respect to the building on the west side of Stamford. I've joined you on a couple of occasions at Rogers School as well. And of course, I'm very proud to be back here with you on a day that is so important. The sacrifice, the willingness of Abraham to sacrifice is what we mark on this day at the conclusion of the Hajj. Now, I've not been to Mecca, but I have been to Saudi Arabia, and I've certainly taken time to study and understand the precepts of your religion. And so it was very moving for me to be invited once again to join you on this day of celebration of the willingness to sacrifice on behalf of God. I also want to say to you that it's the first opportunity that I have to be with the Muslim community since my election. And in what better town to do that than the city of Stamford? So I'm very glad. I also want to be very clear that as you know, throughout the time that I was mayor, and you can certainly be assured throughout the time that I will serve as your governor, that I will be inclusive, that I will reach out to you, that I want your community to reach out to me when there are times of trouble or times of celebration. I want to stand with each of you as you are citizens of Connecticut. I also have to say, as a quick aside, as I look out at this audience, I hope most of you are making the appropriate political decisions to align yourselves. I should say that within a party structure. But this is a deep, very meaningful experience. You know, as you know, I was raised as a Christian, but I've taken much time to understand the great religions of the world, and certainly understand that this is, your religion is one of the great religions of the world. For instance, this occasion is marked by the sacrifice of an animal which is put to death as you recite the name of God. But the practice of consuming 1/3, sharing with friends and relatives 1/3, and giving to charity another 1/3 speaks to the greatness and the charity of the religion that you all practice. People need to understand that. I want people to understand that in Connecticut. And I will work with your leadership to make sure that it is understood, that you are supported, that all citizens are lifted up, that all citizens have the ability to succeed and to prosper in our state. You will have no better friend in political office than myself, and thank you very, very much for inviting me to be with you today.
No, I thought I was getting. I'm sorry. Sure. Oh yeah, sure. Hey, how are you? Good. No, I can feel that.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May Allah's peace and blessings be unto you. I just want to take a very brief moment to thank Governor-Elect Dan Malloy for being here with us today. I'm sure his schedule is very busy and destined to get only busier. As residents of Stamford and the surrounding areas, and as Muslims here in the state of Connecticut, we take great pride in knowing that it is our representative that we are sending to Hartford for us. During Governor-Elect Dan Malloy's tenure as mayor, he has continued time and time again to demonstrate his commitment, his concern, and his dedication to the Muslim community. He has been there for our groundbreaking ceremony. He was there at our fundraising events. He was there after the 9/11 events. And he has also been to our center for Friday prayers, just to say hello. I remember when he was there, not once, but many times, I got a call from him directly saying, hey, Nana, if there's anything I can do, please feel free to reach out. Our paths crossed many times, whether at chamber events or fundraising events or private gatherings. and I think also one for lemonade glad. And he was always carrying the same message, the message of concern, commitment, and dedication. As we continue to support him in Hartford, I'm confident, and I trust, and I hope that we will continue to receive the same commitment, the same concern, and the same dedication from the same person with a different title from a different area code this time. 860. Congratulations, Mayor.